On December 21st at approximately 5 p.m., Tarrant County Sheriff's Office was called by Sampson Park Police Department and requested to take the lead on an investigation of an injury to a child that subsequently became the death of Christian Waybourn. Date of birth on Christian is 10/9/18, and who was transported from their residence to Cook's and passed just after arriving at the hospital. Sampson Parks had received a call to 5201 Azle Avenue, Sampson Park, at 4:44 p.m. in reference to the head injury to the child, and obviously subsequently called us just a few minutes after that. Through medical review, it was determined that Christian died by blunt trauma to the head, and that was the fate, blunt trauma to the head. What we do know that on December the 21st, at around 2:45 p.m., that CPS was at the residence in Sampson Park. CPS investigators reports that all was normal with Christian at that point, that the baby was tracking and up, awake, alert, and active. What we know after that is that the mother of Christian, along with the grandfather, were at a store checking out at 4:30 that evening, at 4:30.56. By map, they drove back to the residence, which is at least an 11-minute drive, and at that time, Joseph, the father, Joseph Waybourn, was alone with Christian at that time. At 4:44 is when the mother called 911 in regards to the injury of the child. Further investigation led to the signing of an arrest warrant for capital murder for Joseph Waybourn. Joseph was arrested last night by Tarrant County warrant officers and transported to jail. He's been arraigned today, and I believe you have his bond conditions, but the bond is set at $250,000 for capital murder. This investigation is still under investigation by this office and will continue to be. Just a little things about this is what we know about Joseph Waybourn is that he is 26 years old. He is the father of 5. His criminal history, very little there except for evading arrest, which was pled down to disorderly conduct. And what else we know about him is that he did not complete high school, and he was in perpetual foster care during his teenage years. And with saying all that, of course, that leads me to think about our foster care program. And as I see these cases and what happens out there, I would just like to say to the good citizens of Tarrant County that we have 400 children ready for adoption in Tarrant County that are in perpetual foster care. And I believe that we have 400 good families out there that are ready to take those kids. But I believe that we can turn some of this around in these types of incidents. In the case of Joseph Waybourn, he needs to be held fully accountable for his actions, and he needs due process, and our job is to protect his rights in doing so. That's what I wanted to say more than anything, just because of the background, is to alert the citizens of Tarrant County that we have good work to do with our foster care program and our foster kids. 400 children ready for adoption today, and I believe we got 400 good families out there ready to adopt them.